Hey guys, guess what? Hey, guess what? That's the Bobby Hopper Tunnel up ahead. We're going to Branson. Woo! This is, like I said on previous trips, one of the most iconic landmarks on our way to Branson, Missouri. So, I absolutely love to get a good the video of going through this. I remember having missed the timing going through there once, but yeah, here we are. Oh, there are those fans. I was about to say, I wonder if they took out the fans. Nope, they did not. So yeah, we're going to Branson. Howdy, the name's Coaster Man, and we are heading off to Branson, Missouri. We just got out of the Bobby Hopper Tunnel, as you may have seen in the previous clip. But yeah, I've got a new video editing program, the second new one as of recent days, because the first one, which was UCut, made the picture quality look horrible at points, and I forget exactly what the issue was with Power Director, but it wasn't much better. So now I have this one. So enjoy that, and we will see you in Branson. Well guys, we made it. This is Branson, Missouri again. We've got the CVS pharmacy to the left, and then a Casey's to the right. Not entirely sure. Oh, Casey's is a gas station. Huh.
It's a general store.
Yeah. It's a gas station and general store. They're usually connected.
Okay, we need to get over. Because this is where we have to turn to go to our hotel.
Yep. So we've got Bob Evans, or whatever that is, restaurant. Then we've got a Koi Garden Plaza. Hamner's Unbelievable, Visitor Center, Milkshake Bar.
North Valley Road.
Roland Motel, Walnut Lane, Venton, Motel 6. The Homestead Motel, Godfather's Pizza. Huh.
Turn right onto Blue
I could swear that I have seen a gas station with that. Mini circuits.
Continue on Rourke Valley Road for 2 miles.
Alright, well, let's see what else we can find later. And now we've made it onto Shepherd of the Hills Expressway. This place is going to be home to a lot of stuff, including our hotel room for this trip and the past couple. Angel Inn. That place is comfortable and really is nice. But while we're heading over there, we've got Roadway Inn. Loads of billboards, including the Promised Land Zoo. The Witch, though. Huh! They've got a live show on that. Okay. Oh yeah. I think at least one of us bottle fed a kangaroo there. I think it was Summer.
In a quarter mile, turn left.
Yep. So, Total Point Urgent Care.
There it is.
Shoji, and we've made it to Angel Inn. It's literally right there.
Turn left.
Last time I was here, was during the Vintage Pumpkin Branson vacation when they had an old car show here. So that's cool. You knew this was coming. Like I said before, you saw this coming. We're at Silver Dollar City today. Woohoo! For the sake of variety, I'm going to be showing you some attractions that I haven't showed off yet. So let's get to it. Have I ever showed you the strange goings on inside Grandfather's mansion? This time I'm going to give you a full walkthrough and see how you guys find it. Enjoy! Alright, we're in. Okay. So things look normal at first. You go up a ramp and you've got a little music box, a picture, a chandelier. But then things start getting a little bit weird. We're still normal here, looks like. We've still got some normal looking stuff. Things get disorienting soon, as you'll see. And here's where it starts. You can see the grandfather in question sitting on the ceiling and rocking. It seems like physics in this ride is an absolute afterthought when it comes to the decorations. Like I'm walking through the Stone Tower Temple in real life. Then we go down here. John's room. Alright. Except this time I don't need a light arrow to flip things around. It does it for me. If you're a Legend of Zelda fan and you know, you know. If you don't, well, just enjoy the ride. Here we go. There's a lot of animals down here, huh? Okay, now we're getting into some real strange stuff, like a hall of mirrors. This is really cool, because by this picture, you are the grandson. Then by this one, you are the granddaughter. Okay. Then here, you are the grandmother. Okay. And then here, you are the grandfather. This is a bit, these are a bit tall, so, okay. Now this makes it to where you are extremely tall. That is really cool, actually. But now we have got another thing that takes physics and just spits on spits on it. That pool table is. This pool table. Sorry. This pool table is clearly tilted upwards, but that ball that keeps rolling down here always goes into the exact same hole. That's crazy. Then we have this bit right here. You can't really see it because the light's glaring on it. Then we have a 4-poster bed, a few benches, and a grandfather clock, I think, that's tilted over to the side. Oh, you can actually see the pendulum move. Do you see that? It doesn't go all the way to the left because the floor is too tilted. Then we have the Home Safe Company 1880 model and Grandpa's I Spy hole. Okay. And then we have this display case. I'm not sure exactly what's in it, but, you know, details. Alright. And then we have this picture right here. I'm not sure exactly who that's supposed to be. Wait. Are the eyes moving? Yes, the eyes are moving. Alright. And then we have the exit. Here we go. Please exit here. Alrighty. So, with that walkthrough out of the way, with that walkthrough out of the way, I believe it's time to give my ride review. The best word that I can use to describe the Grandfather's Mansion is surreal. That place is a bombardment of crazy physics that can disorient you in a heartbeat. I tell you what, the Grandfather's Mansion is a one-of-a-kind crooked house ride, and it's really a must-do in Silver Dollar City. Trust me. It's worth it for the unique credit alone. Remember when I was guessing what this thing was some time ago? Well, turns out I could have just taken the guesswork out of it by looking over to the left. This is a Silver Dollar City 1879 design water power system. So basically what they're doing is they're taking water from that spring down there, hoisting it up to the top, and dumping it out into that trough up there. It apparently provides continuous power for a long time by powering some sort of water wheel through the use of the water going down that trough. So that's cool. So yeah, the water power system. Woo! It's nice to learn things. It's not every day that you get an opportunity quite like this, but after disembarking or exiting the Grandfather's Mansion, I saw signs leading here, and I thought, why not? So here we have the Great Barn Swing, the giant barn swing. This SNS Power Scream and Swing ride, I believe debuted in 2007. And let me tell you something, it earns its title as the Mighty Galleon's the taller, younger brother. This thing will carry you up there 70 feet in the air, and this is all accomplished, by the way, by pneumatic cylinders. For those of you who don't know what pneumatic means, it's air-powered. What do you think about that? Well, let's go ahead and give my ride review. Theme Park Crazy says it best in his video. The Scream and Swing is the theoretical result of what would happen if you pumped a swing set full of gamma radiation. In reality, however, you just get well, something that I think is going to be too gruesome to discuss on this channel. We like to keep it family friendly here. Anyway, I'm gonna check on Outlaw Run and see if it's operational right now. I hope it is. Alright guys, go ahead and mark your Coasterman bingo cards for 03. We have got Outlaw Run. This Rocky Mountain Construction wooden roller coaster is the meanest in the Midwest. And this thing will prove it. Because during the year it debuted, in 2013, it became the first wooden roller coaster in the world to feature multiple inversions. This one happens to be right there. That is the double barrel roll finale. I don't know how many of you are tired of me saying it, but I will say it for as many times as I visit this park. This ride is awesome with its double barrel roll finale. Here we go. Let's see that train coming by. It should be any minute now. I called that perfectly. There we go. There's that final barrel roll from this angle. There they go. Up the lift hill to whatever elements await them. One of them is definitely a Raven turn. The ride's first inversion. And let me tell you something. This ride becomes a completely different beast at night. This thing, you do not see the next elements coming. It is pitch black. Should be coming around. Yep, there we go. Another perfectly timed element. I just got off of Outlaw Run. This thing is crazy in every sense of the word. And that's what I like about it in terms of a wooden roller coaster. It is the absolute best in the world that I've ridden. So yeah, Outlaw Run, the meanest wooden roller coaster in the Midwest, and the first one in the world to have 3 inversions. This thing is awesome, especially at night. It becomes a whole new level of intense at night. You do not see the elements coming, and the very first one you go through is in fact a Raven turn, the ride's first inversion. This thing is awesome, and it proves that it's not all bark. It's got plenty of bite too. It wouldn't be a trip to Silver Dollar City or to the Wilson's Farm area of the park without including the high-low silos. This ride is made by an unknown manufacturer, or at least not known to me anyway. And I don't even know the ride model, to be honest. The best the way that I can describe this ride is it is an endurance test. You pull on that rope to hoist you high onto the top of the tower, and then when you get up there, you can either hold it or you can let it go and drop. Just like that guy did. The thing about this ride is that you do not want to be tired before you get on this ride, because it will not be as enjoyable as it would be if you had come here fresh as a bean. And fortunately, I have. So, I'll be able to climb to the top of that tower quite a few times before tiring out. So, yeah. Once the ride comes to a complete stop, which I think it's about to, it will. I will be getting on it and giving my ride review. Like I said before, that ride is an endurance test for you climbing up to the top and letting go repeatedly. This thing is pretty fun for what it is. You need to be 48 inches to ride alone. But yeah, this is the high-low silos. And this thing, it's probably the least thrilling part of the Wilson's Farm, but it was meant for kids anyway, so what can you do? Alright, so we're heading over to Hugo's Hill Street, down under the Frisco Silver Dollar line. As of the closure of the original Fire in a Hole, there are 2 major coasters here. The first of which I'm going to ride is Powder Keg, the 4th best coaster in the park in my opinion. That ride is aggressive with its launch, but when it comes to everything else, I'd say the other 3 beat it soundly. It's easy to have a blast on Powder Keg. Okay, in all seriousness though, this ride is absolutely fun for what it is. And that happens to be a thrust air roller coaster. You heard me right, that thing launches you through compressed air. S&S Power is the market leaders in pneumatic launches. Ever since they started off with the space launch drop tower and the turbo drop. And they've also put in a ride called a double shot. For those of you who don't know, It's a variant of their space shot model, except instead of launching up once, you launch up twice. So yeah, there we go. The S&S Power guys, they are geniuses when it comes to thrust air rides. They are the market leaders, and we can only hope that they improve on their concepts, because they really are a blast. One of the things that I don't show off whenever I'm in an amusement park are the dining options, so I'm about to change that. This is Crossroads Pizza, my favorite place to eat in Silver Dollar City. This place has a lot of pizza, and you can select from a lot of them, including one that is named after one of the rides here. So yay! Alright, so here we go. Crossroads Pizza. When you're in an amusement park, you want to keep your energy up, especially if you're going up the hills like Silver Dollar City has. So it would be best to get yourself a pretty good lunch. I'm pretty sure that this will be digested pretty well by the time I get out. So here we go. Bon appetit. And here we have Wildfire, a Bulliger and Mabillard standard sit-down roller coaster. This thing has standard 4-across seating and a zero car, which honestly, in my opinion, makes it look really cool. So there we go. It's going up that lift hill about 120 feet in the air. The drop is much, much larger at a staggering 157 feet. Then you go into an Immelman and a vertical loop. I'll explain the rest of the elements to you here in a little bit as I get to them. But for right now, the vertical loop is where I'm going to end this video, or this clip. Alright, so here's basically the story about Wildfire. Dr. Horatio Harris made a experimental flying machine that crashed and destroyed a well. So pretty standard the day of invention there, I suppose. All right, so like I said before, there's the roller coaster going down the 157-foot drop straight into that Immelman over there in the distance. Then it comes over here, and it goes through this large vertical loop right here. Then after that loop, it does that little bit right there into the Cobra Roll. This thing is the shape of its titular animal. Then it goes through the sweeping turn, into that corkscrew over there in the distance, into a helix, and onto the final brake run. This ride is really cool, and Bulliger and Mabillard sure made a masterpiece here. I know that there's a separate designer that also had a hand in it, but the manufacturer also deserves a lot of praise. This ride has become a silver medalist in this park. It's really intense and really smooth. Of course, what do you really expect from Bulliger and Mabillard? These guys know how to make their roller coasters. As a matter of fact, they have made the largest Giga coaster with a chain lift. How crazy is that? So, yeah, Wildfire, the second best ride in the park. The best one, however, is on Valley Road. And here we have American Plunge, a bar engineering log flume. These rides are a classic, and even the original Magic Springs had one. I'm not sure how many of you will know how old Magic Springs is, but these log flumes are old. So, let's ride this classic and then give our ride review. This ride is really nice to cool off on a hot day. Even if it's not hot though, you cannot beat the scenic flair of a log flume. They are designed for a nice, comfortable, scenic ride throughout their ride circuit. And some of them can get very pretty. This one, on the other hand, is themed to daredevilry. Basically, you have been inducted into the Ozark Daredevil Society, which is a pretty cool theme in its own right. So, I think that about settles everything in Hugo's Hill Street. Next up, either Valley Road, or maybe the riverfront. And here we have Mystic River Falls, a Ride Engineer Switzerland River Rapids ride. This thing has the tallest river rapids drop in the Western Hemisphere at a mind-blowing 50 feet. That's about the same height as a log flume. And this thing doesn't pull its punches. This thing is long and it's good. And on top of all that, it is the first and only ride that I have ever ridden with a elevator lift. So that's cool. As you might be able to see, this is the first lift off the circuit, but it is nowhere near the climax. That would happen to be that up there, with that elevator lift right there. Still though, you need to start somewhere, and that ride will take you up there. I believe this is a 5-minute long circuit. So, that'll be 5 minutes that I don't have to stand on my feet. That's always good, right? Well, there goes the next group of riders. They're about to go down the first drop of the ride. Yeah, that comes straight out of the station, and even though that one segment of the ride was the first lift, this is the first drop. So they're about to go down right now, and it's from here that the probably 5-minute circuit begins. Bon voyage! That'll be me soon. I may be drowned like a rat, but that thing is awesome. That ride is well ahead of its time with an elevator lift and everything. It's got the whole shebang, including the highest drop on any river rapids ride in the Western Hemisphere at 50 feet. Around the same amount as a log flume. So I think we are done with the riverfront area. Now, let's go on ahead and see if we can't get to Valley Road. My bad. And there, we ride the gold medalist of all the coasters here. Yeah, I know. I said that I was going to go to Valley Road, but this one was closer, so I decided to go to it instead. Anyway, here we have Fire Spotter. This is a Zamperla balloon ride. Not to be confused with a Samba balloon, this ride does not have free spinning seats. Instead, it takes you up higher with a tilt at the top of that iron track. This thing is a relaxing ride made for families. I would say little kids, but there is a height requirement to ride alone. So yeah, there we go. This thing is pretty tame compared to the rest of the rides here. It's not the tamest because we'll be looking into one of those here in a little bit. But for right now, we're focusing on Fire Spotter. This used to be at the Tom Sawyer Landing part of the park, and I forget exactly what it was called there, but it is not exactly new per se. there are a few rides that are actually new and exclusive to Silver Dollar City, but this one is well, this one is technically one of those, but you know, details. Anyway, the fire spotter is now coming to a stop. So once it hits the ground, I will be getting on and giving my ride review. Sorry. As I said before, there's no free spinning seats on that one, but it's relaxing in its own right. So for what it is, it's actually really fun. So here in a little bit, I'm going to show you one of the rides that are both new and exclusive to Silver Dollar City when it comes to the fire district. And now we have Fire Wagon Frenzy as Amperla Magic Carpet Ride. This ride is not like the Zero model at all. It is far, far tamer. So it's nice for the little guys and brilliant for a family because there's no real risk of throwing your back out. Especially a concern that my mom had when riding something similar to this. But yeah, this ride is new and exclusive to Silver Dollar City's fire district. So yeah, there we go. You can tell that they took a lot into consideration here because the arm that holds the wagon is farther forward than the ones holding the counterweights. But now that it's come to a complete stop, I believe it's time to get on and give my ride review. Alright, and we just got off of the Fire Wagon Frenzy. Like I said before, it is a really tame ride. It's really relaxing for what it is, really fun. But now we're about to take on another thrill ride. And this time, it's a relocation from another Herschend property. Alright, and that appears to be all the time we had for today, and join us in the next episode when we put in another part of Silver Dollar City, because let's be honest, I don't have the time management to put Silver Dollar City in just one part, and we will be looking into Wonderworks next after. In the meantime though, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Until then, see you later.